NT, new driver, same rod. Jock Symonds, 8th. Second 32 car, 32W, that is Robert Martin. Rob had some mechanical problems last week with the 00 car, so he said, heck with it, I'm going to try one of these Saturns. Rob starts in 9th, 69 Sean Berry 10th, 26R Ray Bechler 11th. The 5 car, Donnie Woodworth, starts in 12th position, 13th, 54 Phil Desormeau. And rounding out the field, 77S Shane Ray. We're going to see some action right here, folks. Matt Burdick checks the field over. O.J. White, driver the 94, gets to the cone first. Green flag flies. Jesse Young. Jesse Young throws the green flag and does a great job. Good job, Jesse. O.J. White, Mike Blair, Matt Marcinko, Chuck Monica, Jock Symonds showing his muscle out there on the outside. Jock started in 8th position, and that 10 car is already up to your 3rd place, so keep an eye on the 10 car, folks, as Blair and White battle off turn 4. Jock Symonds keeps it to the top side of the speedway, as Monica and the 69 car, Sean Berry, battle for that 5th position. Marcinko falls off to 5th. Now Berry tries taking that 5th place position from Marcinko. Once again, Jock Symonds is definitely the mover shaker of the race. Jock started in 8th, he's all the way up to 3rd. Off from turn 4 this time, it continues to be Juice Man, O.J. White, leading him down to the green. Juice, Mike Blair, Jock Symonds, Chuck Monica, Sean Berry, Bob Tefft, John Williams. Marcinko's falling back, folks. Matt Marcinko started in that 2nd position, and he's all the way back in that 8th, 9th, and 10th place right now, so I'm not sure if the 29 car is having some mechanical problems, as Bechler closes up on the rear deck of the 29 of Marcinko. And Matt Marcinko is going to the back quick as O.J. White continues to lead him down. And it is Juice, Jock Symonds, Mike Blair, Chuck Monica up to that 4th position. Sean Berry rounding out the top 5 down the backstretch, 94 car. O.J. White continues to lead him down. Going into turn 3 this time, Symonds tries closing up on the rear of White. But White and Symonds run on the same line off from turn 4 this time. It will be 4 laps in the books. And 11 remain. Jock Symonds top side. White pushes up in the middle of the corner, shuts the door on Jock. Symonds bump drafting off from turn 2. They go down the backstretch. Mike Blair in 3rd place. Monica holds on to 4th. And once again, the 69 of Sean Berry rounds out the top 5 as the battle for 6, and we got cars getting sideways out there. That's Symonds and Blair look like they got together. Symonds continues to put pressure on O.J. White down in turns 1 and 2. He tries that top side, but diamonds the corner off, comes back to the middle part. And we got cars spinning down there in turns 2, folks. That is Mike Blair and the 15 car of Bob Tefft. It looked like it was originally the 69 car of Sean Berry getting sideways. And Blair and Tefft had nowhere to go. That could have been nasty right there, but I don't think we have any damage on any one of those cars. He was either Blair or lane choice, so Juice Man starts on the bottom. And the green flag will not fly this time. And in all the classes this year, we do get courtesy laps, so it looks like the 80 car of Mike Blair will get 1 courtesy lap. He had 2 victories last year in that 94 car. Tommy Netto checks him over. Green flag will fly. O.J. White, Jock Symonds. As you can hear the boys going through the gears. John Williams steps out of line 3 wide down the front stretch. John Williams said, hey guys, I won last week. I'm going to do the same thing again this week. Williams does fall back into that 3rd position. Down the backstretch, Jock Symonds takes over the lead from O.J. White, John Williams, Chuck Monica, Robert Martin right there in that 5th position. Shane Ray Marcinko battle door-to-door for 6th place. Off turn 4 this time it will be the TEN of Jock Symonds. Followed by White, Williams, Monica, Martin, Shane Ray, Matt Marcinko, Brandon Tefft. I'm going to turn it back over to John Bird. I'm going to go to trackside. Yellow flag will fly. Where'd he... 69 car, Sean Berry, I'm being told, exited the track, car stopped. About 100 yards off the track. Here you go, John.
Hit her in, 7 remain. Here they come, watching O.J. White, because something is going wrong with that right rear on that. You see how he's standing? You can see it right now. The tire itself is okay, but just lost some suspension problems with that 94, and he lost it. Right there, he pulls it over to the infield. We might be able to continue on. Matt Burdick will look him over. And you can see him is moving, so very, very quickly. And a attaboy trophy on that one for the 94. As we come into yellow, yellow, yellow. We have a spinner over there in the middle of turn number 3. That yellow was not for O.J. White. The yellow was not for O.J. White. We had the 5th. Pace truck is now in single file. Hollywood flying start. 9 in the book, 6 to go. Single file out of turn number 4. We got a green. We're ready to go back to racing. We'll see if anybody's got anything for the Symonds automobile. Marcinko in the 29. Stays the outside, taking Monica and Tefft with him. And rounding out the field is the number 5, a Donnie Woodworth. Little story behind that car. Donnie made that car about 3 years ago in memory of his dad. Did not anticipate running it at all. His dad had passed away. He wanted to just make one in his memory. Got talked into racing, and he's raced it ever since, all of last year, and doing it again this year. Watch Marcinko. Whatever the problem was earlier might have been cured, as he's going to work up there in position number 5. But it's catch me if you can for the number 10 machine of Jock Symonds. Down the backstretch they go. 10 in the book, 5 to go. Make that 4 this time as they come into lap number 11. Very nicely grouped together. Watch that battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Now let's add on about 4 more other cars as Marcinko has found daylight in that number 29. Shape right now in the corners once again. Symonds his race to win or lose. And again, the quickest car out there to me would be that 29 of Matt Marcinko. Let's turn back the clock a few years to Guy Marcinko and Johnny Marcinko, those famous 28 machines in the late models and in the small block modified. Here we go. Scoring lap number 12. Coming into 13 this next time the parallel flags are out. The parallel flags will be waving. Williams stays to the inside. He'd like to make it 2 in a row as he brings him down once again on the back of the Matt Marcinko. Check that. The back of the number 10 of Jock Symonds. 2 to go. Parallel sticks are in the air. Marcinko is on a mission. Casey Pace getting ready to go down trackside. Marcinko in the car number 29. Started outside pole, had some problems the first half a dozen laps, and all of it once it cleared itself up as the white flag will fall this time. Bring him down once again, looking good, decides the outside lane. Will he stay outside? I think he's got enough comfort in that number 29 to not break his trend and go to the outside. Meanwhile, your 4th place car is a little bit quick out there. That is a 77 Array. Goes to the outside, double checkers are out. The double checkers will be waving. Final time, scores stand by. This is going to be a good one. Here they come off the backside of the Symonds automobile. At the wire will be Symonds, Winter, Williams, Shane Ray, the 32 of Rob Martin. Good run out there, top 5 cars. You must go to the scales. Number 10 to Victory Lane, and we'll give you, while Steve is getting that record, let's give him a very nice round of applause. Welcome back to Victory Lane, the driver of the number 10, Mr. Jock Symonds, and a good run it is.
Check. Here we go. Jock wins, and I got dead batteries. Jock Symonds, that's my boy right there. So let's tell these guys a little story. First, congratulations, awesome win. This is the car owner. Come over here, Randy. This is Randy Bowman. He owns the car. Congratulations, Randy. So this is what happens. Jock Symonds, a regular driver. He races for a lot of years. When's the last time you were in a car, Jock? About 3 years ago?
Yeah, it's about 3 years ago.
Last time I saw you, I think it was on a Sunday at Evans Mills Speedway. You beat me on one of those enduro races, and you took about $500 from me today. That was Chuck Monica's car. So Randy brings this brand new race car over here last Saturday. Were you here, Jock?
Yes, it was.
So Randy gets pushed into the wall down there in turn 4. They spend all week working on the car. He says, "How will I'm going to have one of my guys drive the car." Jock Symonds comes back, takes it to victory lane. I can see the tears in his eyes. What do you think, Jock?
Oh, it was an awesome night. A perfect run. Definitely got to thank Randy Bowman. It's his car. If it was for him, I wouldn't be here. And it feels great to be back here after 3 years. Got to thank my fiance Liza for being here. Thank Paul from S&S, and just all the fans.
Obviously, Randy, too. Randy, what do you think, buddy? Come on over here for 1 second. How much work did you guys have to do in this car this week?
He does all the work. That's why I said drive it. If you got to fix it, you might as well drive it.
So Jock did the work. He got the car back together. You said go ahead and drive it. It was a great run. Did you have any idea how close those guys were to get in there, Jock? Because you kind of dominated the thing once you got out front, but they were right there, buddy.
I had no idea how close they were.
Car seemed fine?
Car's perfect.
Anybody else you want to thank, Jock, while we're out here, buddy?
I think that's about it.
Perfect. Jock Symonds, he's the man, folks. Give it up.
A change in our program. Mod Lights will be next for their 20-lap feature goal. Mod Lights will be next for their 20-lap feature goal. And then the Sportsman for 20 laps. The Modified for 25 laps. The late models, the IMCAs, and the pure stocks. On KC Paints and Papers night here at Can-Am. The Mod Lights, of course, brought to you each and every week by Laura Whitney, good people at State Farm. And Laura and her family down here taking care of the young boys and girls with the inflatable playgrounds that they have and all the extra works that they do every single week. Has KC Paper and paint and wallpaper right down there in front. This will be for 20 laps. When the Mod Squad comes out, then we will go to the Sportsman